Oh, yes, sir. Welcome to another day before the day before, man. Yeah. It is a Thursday right here on Grand Day Baltimore, where we bring you all this information. And man, we going to inspire some people, Damon. So we got inspiration for him out here, you know. Damon's going to have his toes out later on today. We letting them have it today, man. Nah. But we like to welcome all of y'all back, man, to another episode, man. Episode 66 right here at Grand Day Baltimore, man. We got some things on tap for him today, Damon. Bizarro world story. It's a little crazy out there. We're going to get into some election results. Super Tuesday. Well, this one isn't Super Tuesday, right? It's just the first Tuesday. Super Tuesday is November, right? Then we talking Raven schedule, Damon, Raven schedule. And then we getting into some, you know, we always like to talk our story and our culture here, man. And Damon and I, we're going to start diving into some hip-hop discussions.
Is it the culture or our
culture? The culture. Because they say, what, number one, we pushing the envelope worldwide, right? So everybody dresses like us, right? Everybody tries to wear our hairstyles. Everybody's listening to our music. And we're talking specifically African-American here. You know what I mean? Right here.
Yes.
If we are to borrow Jesse Jackson's term, you know, worldwide they say we'd be an economy out here, you know, they say like the 15th largest country because of what we do, you know. So we're gonna dive into the culture here a little more, man. We're gonna talk more.
Everybody want to be it, but they don't want to be it.
Yeah, talk black music, talk black cinema, talk black film, talk black fashion. You see, I'm rocking it right now, man. The I Heart Matriarch gear right there, man. When you have a chance, go holler at our guy down at Matriarch Cafe, down at the Harbor Place. It's always a good time down there, right on the water. Mm-hmm. You know?
Get a caffeine fix.
Yeah. But enough babbling. I'm Joseph Garner, along with my co-host over there, Damon Williams. And we are here in the place to be.
It still freaks me out seeing the Beckys walking through the park.
Whoa.
It just does. I'm still getting used to that, man.
The Beckys.
Well, the Karens.
Yeah. Oh, man.
What?
Yo, I actually done that for you to say that. There was a movie on, I don't know if it was Pluto or Tubi. And we're going to talk about Tubi a little later on today, too. But the movie's called Karen. It was actually good. It was actually a good horror movie about a nosy white neighbor named, her name was actually Karen too. That's what it was, a movie about a Karen and her name was Karen. Good stuff.
Well, they're walking all through the Black Park.
The Black Park. Well, hey, times have changed, man. It is a different day and time. This Thursday, May 16th out here. It's 2024, Damon. It's about 70 degrees outside. It's feeling real good out there, man. Feeling real good. Workout time start. If you're starting to get your summer body now, you're a little too late.
It's never too late to start exercising. I'm gonna say that.
All right, I agree with you.
But they trying to be Mr. Sexy Man
for the summer. It ain't happening.
Or they got to kick it in there. You better go on like a juice diet. Something like that.
Yeah, man. Today's top stories out here, fam. Let's get into it, man. Before we get. For Damon, gotta get out of here, man. I'm the reason why we were late today. That's my fault. I apologize.
Black people, we work with this. We are children of the sun.
There it is.
So you're on time, man. You're never somewhere before you're supposed to be. You're never anywhere. You know how that works. However they say it.
All right, now. Election day results are in, Damon. In Baltimore's Democratic primary for mayor, incumbent Brandon Scott secured a significant victory over former Mayor Sheila Dixon, solidifying his path to a second term, possibly. All right, now Scott, initially elected in 2020, emerged victorious against Dixon, who faced controversy during her previous tenure. We all know she went down over the gift card incident, had to take a plea deal, and he got up out of there. Dixon's defeat marks her third unsuccessful attempt to regain the mayor's office again. think she needs to give this one up and move on, man. With this win, Scott is poised as the front runner for the November general election in the predominantly Democratic city of Baltimore, right here in Charm City. Now, Scott, addressing his supporters, expressed gratitude and emphasized his commitment to elevating Baltimore. He also came out to the new Kendrick Lamar diss song too. So he was firing some shots out there when he came out, man. It's seen as a resounding victory for the young man, and he's pushing forward to continue his efforts in furthering the city's progress. Good stuff out here, man. That's good stuff right there, man.
Why won't she just chill out?
Well, and look here, right? You see the graphic up on the screen, fam. So they about 70% of, almost 80% of the vote has been counted. And I saw on X this morning that Sheila Dixon still hasn't conceded. She still wants to have all the votes counted just to make sure.
Yeah, the mail-in and all.
Yeah, and right now he's blowing out. He's beating about 10%. He's blowing out right now. Blowing out.
I remember we were watching. Well, we weren't watching, but some older, and it was Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
And Patti LaBelle was out there dancing.
He said, I remember the quote very well.
And what was it? What did he say?
She need to go sit her old ass down somewhere.
Word applies.
Terrible out there. Terrible. Hey, now look at the numbers up there on the screen, fam. Should we be a little worried, Damon, that in a city of more than 500,000 people, so about 600,000, 650,000 people, look at that voter turnout. That's not looking pretty good there. Not looking pretty good there.
I think the population is getting younger. One, it's getting younger. Two, I don't know how many people are moving. Black people are moving into the city.
Yeah.
So I think we're seeing a bit of all of that. It's like a hodgepodge. And older people vote. They vote more.
Yeah.
And then people have different ideas, alternative ideas about politics. So it's getting fishy, man. It is.
Well, what's being reflected here is a youth movement, man. With Mayor Brandon Scott, we're seeing a youth movement. And I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Also, Damon. Oh, man. Have you seen this one? Oh, man. All right, now, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump, that sounds crazy in itself just to even say that, have agreed, Damon, to face off in 2 campaign debates, setting the stage for their first presidential showdown in over a month. All right, now the debate's scheduled for June 27th. All right, it's going to be on CNN on June 27th, and then on September the 10th, it'll be on ABC. They come after Biden declined to participate in fall debates organized by a nonpartisan commission. All right, now instead, both campaigns proposed media outlets directly organize the debates. So this time, all right, now CNN got involved with it. Biden quickly accepted the CNN invitation, prompting Trump's agreement on Truth Social, his social media platform. The debates are going to be pretty significant, man, and especially as voters express concerns about the candidates' ages. And we got 2 guys, one 77, one 81 out here, dang. Man, and we talk about needing the youth movement. We're definitely not seeing it in the presidential race. All right, now CNN's debate will be moderated by Jake Tapper and Dana Bash, and it'll be held in Atlanta without an audience. ABC's event will be moderated by David Muir and Lindsay Davis, but they have not announced the location yet.
And RFK is not invited. Like they're not allowing him, and that's like an issue that some are having, that he's not allowed to come to the debate.
He's not involved in it.
Now, clearly, I'm not a Robert F. Kennedy
fan.
He's not my guy. But it's something interesting about that, though, that you won't even let his voice be heard. You know what I'm saying? There's something to that.
Did you hear that he when he came out and said that part of his brain was eaten by a Parasite. That was kind of weird.
I mean, hey, look, it's 2024, man. And look, we're arguing about whether a man's a man, a woman's a woman, where, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump has been the president.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, why not? Why not? We got robot cars. Why not?
Yeah, well, hey, they see it up on the screen right now, right? So this is Maryland participating in the presidential primary. Donald Trump got 190,000 votes. 80% of the state of Maryland voted for Donald Trump.
You think about that.
But then,
how crazy is that?
Yeah, 394,000 for President Biden right there.
Man, I wouldn't follow either of those dudes into a laser tag.
Let alone presidency day.
The commander-in-chief of the most well-armed military in the world, and these two dudes? Hell out of here. That's the best we got in America.
That's what we dealing with.
That's the best we got.
That's what we got.
Come on, man. We know people. Like, literally, like, we personally know people that I would trust more than these two.
That would do a better job.
We know people who are more educated than both of these dudes. Both of them. Shit put together. How about that?
Damon firing shots. That's the best we got right now. That's what we dealing with, man.
America's a joke, man. That's the best we got? These two bozos?
That's what
old bozos? Come on, man. Tumbo, go sit your ass down somewhere. These two go stay old ass down
go
somewhere.
Sit there old ass.
Both of them. Both of them. Need to go somewhere. It is disgraceful. It's the best we have as a country are these two. I mean, come on. We have to sit there and watch one old dude berate the other one. That's basically what the debate is.
And that, I mean, you saw they talk about an exchange of political barbs out here, man. Guys going at each other. Man.
That's what I'm saying. Let Robert F. Kennedy come in there and just talk crazy. Make it entertaining. Talk about aliens eating his brain and parasites. Why not?
Hey, well, look, you know what's more entertaining than that? Man, we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little Ravens. Because yesterday, fam, the Ravens schedule came out. Just call us primetime shorty right here. Deion Sanders isn't the only primetime. The Baltimore Ravens are definitely that. We'll be back in a minute. Stick around. Oh, there it is, Damon. You see it on the screen, brother. You see it. Come on, 2024. NFL schedule release happened yesterday, man. A lot of people out there had schedule release parties. Big shout out to the Vault, man. Bobby Baltimore, Sarah Ellison. Good people out there. I watched their live broadcast, man. They pointed out the fact that the Ravens have, if you look up there, Damon, 6 primetime games. Look, the very first game of the season, Ravens, primetime, 8:20, boom. Then come back. Another Sunday night ESPN game against the Bills in week 4, boom. And Monday night against the Buccaneers. Now, why are we Monday night against the Buccaneers? For what? Are they expecting Baker Mayfield to be any good again this year?
It's a rivalry, I guess they think.
Okay. Then we go to week 10. Got them bungles in here. Bring it. We want Joe Burrow. We want him. You've heard me in the group chat. He's a bum. I don't believe in him. I don't root for anything Cincinnati ever. Blow them out that day, fellas. Blow them out that day. Then Monday the 20th, what is that? November 25th.
That's Thanksgiving.
Chargers. Another Monday night football game. The Har Bowl. That's what they're gonna call that one, right? That's what they're gonna dub it. The Har Bowl. You know what I mean?
You know what happened in the last Har Bowl? Har Bowl, whatever you call it.
We emerged victorious. Ravens. And then holla at your boys on Christmas. Holla at your boys. The whole world, the whole country in the house, just like last year when Lamar was cooking up Sam. They was talking all that Brock Purdy mess. And Lamar came out there and cooked them. Barbecue chickened them in front of everybody. We coming. The Baltimore is back in the house. They're gonna hear the Omar whistle. How did Omar become like the mascot for the Baltimore Ravens?
Sawed-off shotgun.
That alone in itself is crazy that they have.
But
like,
it makes sense.
Omar is like the unspoken mascot.
Because he's a terror.
I like
terror,
that. Yeah. And a thorn in people's sides there.
You know, the only thing that could be harder than that, but it's not. See, now, if I were the PR guy in Chicago, I would have the Candyman music play before they came out. You know how to go, remember that piano? That piano? Yeah. I would have that play throughout the entire stadium. Yeah. So he's our menace that we had. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I like that. There. Wait. We gotta coin that one, Damon. We got. Yeah, that's for y'all zoners out there. That's for y'all.
Chicago's too trashy of a franchise to do something like that. And they lose, so they would never. I mean, we have their best player now. He's on the Ravens. So.
That's terrible. That is terrible. We look at that. We got a game against the Commanders up there, so it's a Beltway battle. Got the whole NFC East in the building. So we running up and down 95 South this year. Boom. 95 North. We got Philly. Come on, Jalen. Come on. Big money game. Then look, big money game. They making 4 o'clock. It's the late games on Sunday, so they went to West Coast to see them too. Ravens got a couple of those 4 o'clock games. So it's more than just the 6 prime time games, man. They want everybody to know what was going on this year.
I mean, he's the reigning league MVP.
Come on, Lamar.
I mean, it is what it is.
All eyes on us, man. All eyes on us.
Right now, look, Lamar and the Ravens are the bridesmaid right now. There's only one thing he has to
that he has left to do. It's all it's one thing left on the box that he got to check off.
Look,
come on.
The season opener, obviously we want to win, obviously, but it doesn't really mean anything. He has to beat Mahomes in the playoffs. He has to send him home.
Gotta send him home. All right.
I mean, even if he were to send him home, and somebody sends him home, he got to send him home. He will always have that overload on Jackson. He always do it.
That December stretch look a little crazy. Steelers, Browns, and the Texans got something there. You know, that's why they put that game on Christmas there. So we're gonna see the CJ Stroud Lamar battles in the future here now too. I guess they trying to build that one up. Man,
I mean, these guys are only gonna get better. That's what I'm saying. He gotta get one. Gotta get one.
Get one.
You gotta get one. I feel like Lamar Jackson is one of them guys that once he gets one, I think another is coming after that. I do.
You know, I'm looking at the screen here. I'm trying to see the travel games for the people. So all right, Ravens flock that likes to travel to the away games. Go ahead, start searching for your tickets. You can go to Tampa this year. L.A. Yeah, L.A.'s going to be the big one. Everybody's going to be at that Chargers game, it looks like. Oh, New York, right up the street.
Dallas. Too.
Go have a good time at Dallas. Yeah, okay. It's going to be some at Houston, so it's going to be a lot of Texas travel this year for the Ravens travel fans out there.
I've never been to Tampa.
Never?
I've driven through.
Family. I have family there, so I go there. I go there quite often.
Tampa's like a mystery. it's people love Tampa. They love it, and I never knew what I don't know what it's about. Apparently, it's a really nice place.
All right, well, hey, that's enough Ravens talk, man. We're coming back with a little bizarro world, and then we get into some other topics for the day. Stick around with this liquid lunch right here on Grand Day Baltimore. We'll be right back. Yeah. All right, fam. Y'all know we always like to talk about current trending topics, and especially those topics that are a little bizarre. Little bizarre. Here we are with a bizarro world topic for the day, fam. Bizarro world indeed. Now Damon pointed this one out to me, and I had to go ahead and bring it on because it's actually funny and it's good stuff. This is real good stuff here, man. Check this one out, fam. All right, so in a shocking incident, a pod of killer whales attacked and sank a yacht in the Strait of Gibraltar, which is located between Spain and Morocco. All right, the yacht, named the Albaron Cognac, that's a great name. I like that. The Albaron Cognac was approximately 15 miles from Cabo Espartel in Morocco when the attack occurred on Sunday at 9 a.m. local time there. All right, now, the vessel was carrying a couple who promptly alerted Spanish authorities out there, Damon. Now, despite rescue efforts, the boat could not be saved. That thing went to the bottom. It's glug, glug, glug. All right, now, this incident adds to a concerning trend out here, Damon, with approximately 700 reported orca attacks since 2020. They wilding out in here. All right, now, according to GT Orca Atlantica, experts speculate on motives behind these attacks, right? They're saying some are suggesting that the orcas may perceive the boats as threats, or they're just engaging in some form of sport because they're highly intelligent animals. All right, now, a similar encounter happened with orcas, and it occurred during an ocean race, Damon. Now, apparently, 2 speed yachts about 800 or so yards from the finish line were attacked and almost sank by pods of orcas. Then this happened in 2023. All right, so we're just highlighting all the ongoing risks posed by these marine mammals out here in this region. Something is going on out here in bizarro world, Damon, where it's like Avatar, man. The animals are fighting back, bro. What is going on?
Mother Nature is undefeated. Undefeated. The sooner these folks figure that out, the better off they'll be.
Bizarro world stuff indeed. I mean, getting mad to the point where they're coming up beneath the boats. They're saying that they're attacking the rudders, so they're either disabling them so they can't move, and then once they disable the rudder, boom, 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 put a couple of dents in it, couple of holes in the hull, and sink them.
Have you ever seen Blackfish?
Yes. I love that documentary, actually. I mean, that's big time documentary, man.
Yeah, I mean, so you've seen how they operate. I mean, they're pack animals, and they're great, very intelligent animals. their memory. So who's to say they're not? They're targeting these people.
Well, and it's talking about in this article that I'm looking at here. It said that one of the reasons they may deem it as a threat is because maybe something happened in the past.
That's what I'm saying.
Where somebody attacked them either off of the boat, or the boat cut one of the, cut one of it or killed one of the big. So these guys, it's like some straight revenge stuff. And for you to even bring up Blackfish, the documentary, and then think about the movie Orca itself.
Yes.
That was what it was all about. They killed his mate. And that whale went crazy, man.
Is that going crazy?
No, it's not at all. It is not at all.
I mean, you kill a dude's wife and he comes and kills you. Dude, you killed his wife.
Bizarro world stuff indeed out here, man.
Man, these folks have been capturing, putting them in cages and for years and years and years. And you know what? I'm keeping an eye on these stories. Because you already know how the European goes.
Oh, yeah.
They'll go slaughter.
They're going to start to kill all of them.
Yeah, they're going to slaughter. That's what
start to kill all of them.
They're researchers. You saw that in the word what are researchers? So I cheer on the orca. I cheer them on.
Oh, wait. Let me find it. Applause for the orca out here. Yeah. Applause for that.
Yeah. Like Gil Scott-Heron always said, he rooted for Jaws because Jaws did live in the water. Orca lives in the water.
In the water. Get out of his neighborhood.
Get out of his neighborhood.
They on
where
his
he
block.
lives.
They on his block out there.
You got oil and stuff, and you're making noise and splashing around. He chilling.
Getting them caught up in the nets. Yeah. All kind of crazy stuff happens, man. And then you got bunch of trash in the oceans.
And then there's people who look just like you who captured some of his cousins and brothers.
And put them in a tank.
So, yeah. You see the bottom of the hull of the ship? How they were doing that on purpose. That ain't no...
By accident out there.
I mean,
they were ramming them joints.
But even with their science, they say, like, as intelligent as they admit that orcas are, do they really know how smart these animals are?
No.
It's like dogs. Like dogs, I believe, have memories that of like a toddler. You know what I'm saying? Like they're that smart.
Yeah.
So if a dog's that smart, and you see how orca roll, for all you know, this could be super duper calculated, and they've been planning it for years. Who knows?
Hey. Big shout out to one half of the Wellionaires out there, man. T. Sam's is hitting us from the airport over in Texas, man. So big shout out.
Ain't no orcas in Texas.
Nah. Leave them alone.
Somewhere drinking a cold beer.
Leave them alone. All right. So, hey, it's Birdman hand rub time, Damon. Look, we're going to take a little break here. Gather ourselves, get ourselves together, because when we come back, man, we talking hip-hop. We talking catalogs. We talking a specific catalog out here, man. If you know anything about that guy, Ghostface Killers, well, I should say Dennis Coles, a.k.a. Ghostface Killer. I put his whole government out there, right? I was about to say Ghostface Killer, a.k.a. Dennis Coles.
He ain't been a criminal in 30 years.
In a long time. Well, look, this is kind of his month, right? He had a release last week. His birthday was last week. So Damon and I, we're going to sit here, man, and we're going to discuss Ghostface Killer, man. Stick around, Zoners. Be right back. there we go. I had to find the right one. I was about to pull up the wrong screen, Damon. All right, man. We live this, Damon. We live this, right? There are a lot of age groups out here that, you know, they can try to claim it. But, you know what I mean? This hip-hop, rap, it's us. You know, for those individuals born in the 70s, reared in the 80s and 90s, you know, came into adulthood around late 90s, early 2000s. This is what we do.
It was all we had.
This is what we do.
Yeah, we were born with hip-hop, basically.
So, we talking Ghostface Killer today, Damon. Because a lot of people out there talking about his new album. And we're actually, big shout out to B-Bulls, right? What is it? Beats, Bars, and Bourbon. Right, the whole crew out there. My guy Osei, Morgan State University in the house. All right. They talk hip-hop. They talk whiskey. Good stuff. Bourbon. Right? Yeah. And we were in the group chat on Facebook. And in the group chat, man, people were giving Ghostface Killer's new album praises. New album called Set the Tone out there if you haven't listened to it.
I have not. I haven't heard it.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out, man. Go ahead, take it to the lab, as we used to say. You know, that's what we do, Damon. You know what I mean? We take it to the lab. How long we been saying it? How long we been taking albums to the lab, man?
Longer than I can remember.
You know what I mean? Been taking albums to the lab for a long time. Coming to elementary school with the wax proving that we had it. You know?
I don't even know how we got them albums in our backpacks.
Disco 3. Remember when I had the Fat Boy album back then, the Disco 3 and all of them? You know, that's how far we go back.
Back when you lived by the golf course.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
First time I heard Stickum. First time I heard Stickum was at your house.
So long story long, right? People got upset with me because I dropped in the group chat in the Beats, Bars, and Bourbon and Bars, Beats, Bourbon and Bars group chat, right, on Facebook. And I said, man, this album isn't really hitting like that. The Set the Tone album, it's not popping where we would expect Ghostface to be jumping off there.
I mean,
and it caused the tiff, bro. It caused the tiff.
Okay, you say what we expect. And this goes back to what you said long been listening to, specifically Wu-Tang, Ghostface. Mm-hmm. You know I gotta think he owes me nothing.
Nothing at all.
I don't care what Ghostface does.
I'm just gonna read it off. 12 studio albums, 5 compilation joints, 9 collaboration albums. What? Keep going.
You see what I'm saying? He doesn't owe us anything. But my problem, it's not necessarily a problem. I mean, but I push back when I see people like, oh, this is the best Ghost album ever. Like when Nas a couple of years, like a year or so, everyone, this is the best Nas ever. And it's like, oh, Nas is whatever, Nas is back. It's like, oh, he never went anywhere. He never went anywhere.
Ghost ain't never go anywhere
either. Ghost has never had a bad album.
There you go.
Nas has never had a bad album.
Yes.
Like this stuff they put out now, it's cool. Like, you ain't gonna check it out? Like, I mean, I might get around to it.
So you still stuck in the original 12, right? So
no, I'm not stuck.
Iron Man, Supreme Clientele.
I wouldn't say I'm stuck at all.
My personal favorite, Bulletproof Wallets, and that was the 3rd album.
I'm a Pretty Tony. I like Pretty Tony.
You like Pretty Tony?
Pretty Tony and Fish Scale probably my favorites.
So here we go. Now we talking hip hop.
Supreme Clientele.
So
Supreme Clientele is just so much.
This is for the hip hop heads right here. This is why I say that Set the Tone, the new Ghostface album, isn't what it should be. Because the Pretty Tony album that you're talking about and Fish Scale, when Ghostface rolled into album 4 and 5, he was setting trends. Think of that. The Pretty Tony album and Fish Scale were the albums where he introduced rapping. They would just play the R&B, the whole R&B, and the whole song. Yeah. With the people singing the lyrics in the background and everything, and Ghost would just rap over top of it. And his crying, Him and the RZA had that crying style where they rapped over soulful songs from back in the day. So he was innovating. He was trendsetting. You don't hear that on Set the Tone. You don't hear. I mean, it's years later. Come on, go give us something new. Give us innovate a new style. And you know what I mean? What you using Nas as the example, Nas went out and came with a new producer, Hit Boy. People don't really hear Hit Boy stuff except for, the Nipsey Hussle stuff from back in the day. And, and him and Nas, the 50-year-old guy with the 20-year-old producer, boom, 6 banging albums. So Ghost, where's the innovation that we are used to from you, Ghost? That's what I'm saying.
Because even like with Ghostini, it was just that whole, like you had the rappers who made songs about, the romantic lives and all this stuff.
Took the R&B route.
But he went in a different way where it wasn't sappy.
And I remember when you hit me over the head with it, you was like, yo, you got to listen to the Ghostini album. And I'm like, I saw that Emerald City. I've been seeing it. I said, I ain't check it out yet, man. And that's that, like when we hear those songs like that, the joint with Neo and all of them and Raheem Devon, that's when Ghost he in the pocket when he does stuff like that. So it's like, all right, well, Ghost, on this new album, he didn't really, I don't know, he could have been more experimental, I guess, with the R&B or open up another chamber. He just continued what he's been doing, and I can't. It fell flat to me. It fell flat.
I mean, and that gets to the point where you just don't need it. Like you got enough. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a Prince fan. If you got Dirty Mind, you got Prince, you have 1999, you have For You, and once you get to certain albums, by the time Purple Rain come out, you're like, I'm good, all right.
I'm okay.
You don't like Purple Rain? Like, I got like 7 albums before that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I always tell you about with Thriller. It's like, Thriller cool, but that ain't my favorite Michael Jackson. It's a great album, but it's like what he's doing is that's not really the Michael Jackson I like.
Yeah.
Some of it is, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, it's okay that people are acting like this but don't front. Don't say you're a Ghost fan and you saying that this new Ghost album is so mind-blowing when, like, if you a Ghost fan, you can't put it next to Supreme Clientele is the standard. I mean, that's the standard.
Well, I mean, no, it's not, right? So we're reading the stats. We're reading the stats here, right? Iron Man, certified platinum.
You talking about record sales.
Supreme Clientele, certified gold. Artistically? Okay. Artistically. Okay.
Yeah,
okay, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Like, Brand Nubian's first album, did it ever go gold?
Yeah.
But that's Nas's first album, didn't sell anything.
Yeah.
But
okay, I understand. Understood. So all right, so when we have these hip-hop discussions in here, all right, fam, you have come into the Grand Day hip hop room, like it's back in the day at the Paradox out here. So album sales go out the window.
Girls.
Album sales go out the window.
Yes. You can't talk about album sales.
Okay.
Because if you want to bring up album sales, we got to bring.
When we start talking these catalogs, when we start talking these artists here, fam, don't bring up these album sales. No, we don't want to hear it.
I mean,
we don't want to hear it.
This is my thing about album sales. If you want to talk about album sales, if you're talking about the standard, then other guys enter the conversation. If we're going to discuss album sales, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
MC Hammer is now in the conversation.
Yeah.
Eminem is now in the conversation. Vanilla Ice is in the conversation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But we just talk about artistically and what they are. That's just the art. You got some guys who are both. Outkast is both. Artistic darlings, record sale darlings. You don't have a lot of
people that did that. All right, well, look, giving us some straight facts for him right here, man. In 2006, MTV included Ghostface Killah as an honorable mention on their list of the greatest MCs of all times. Then, so that's how the fans feel about him, right? While editors of About.com placed him on their list of top 50 MCs. So they got people out here saying that Ghostface, between the golden era that we talking about here, 87 to about 2005-ish, 2007.
Whoa, that's so generous.
Hey, they saying I'm gonna give the people at the 2000 a little bit, because remember we had Dead Prez. We had Dead Prez, and they didn't even come out till 2000.
They not in the golden era though.
But Dead Prayers is good music.
But they not golden era. They them locusts that came on the wrong year.
All right. On the wrong year. Hey, but they saying that, they putting them on the top 50 list right here, right? Calling them one of the most imaginative storytellers of our time. All right, then. That's what everybody's saying. Q Magazine, Pitchfork Media, they saying that Ghostface has unparalleled storytelling lyrics. Is there a story on the new album? And then if it is, it's not one that sticks out in my mind like the verse on Impossible. You know what I mean? MGM, stuff like that. It's like, and these are collaboration Ghost songs. These aren't even, you know what I mean, Ghost spitting on his actual album there. And once again, visualizing, vivid storyteller. Hey,
I haven't heard this. I can't speak on it, but I know Ghost at his height is one hell of a storyteller. I mean, if you just that verse on Tears.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not reaching that level,
still living to tell a story.
You know, if he ain't reaching that level on the album, it's just some more Ghosts. It's filler. It's cool. I ain't look at it
like a whammy.
There's nothing wrong with some luck. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with some Ghosts. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with some new Ghostface.
He had his style so slick. Ghost is one of those MCs where somebody bit his style.
Yes.
We're going to say it right now. He might come after us. Action Brunson.
I got another one.
Give Ghostface his style back.
No, it's somebody else bit his style.
Who that?
Cameron bit his style.
Ooh.
It's a bit of Ghost.
Cameron
admits to it. Think about
the Harlem World.
Look at Cameron.
How he dressed and all of that. The Wallaby Kingpin. You trying to tell me that Iron Man, that album cover right there with the colors on there, they had the Nautica jackets and everything. Yo, poppin'.
It's a great album.
Yeah. We got Ray Askins in the chat. Ray Askins said, I didn't expect anything from it. He's just happy to hear from the brother.
That's what I'm saying. Happy to see him. It's always good to see guys from our era, Ghost, Nas, Ray, I mean, shit. Even Snoop. I'm not, you know what I mean? Everybody don't, everybody like their own guys, but that era, you say golden era is 88, I'm going to say 87.
Yeah.
To 96. And it's
over. Then you cutting it off right there.
It is over.
10 years. 10-year period.
You know what? I'm going to give 86, 96. And then it is done. It is over. I've had so many debates. And I'm going to say, dudes, look, when I say, Jay-Z is not Nas's peer. And I say that it's not about, it's about when he was released.
Because, I mean, release time, Nas had already been out for what, 2-3 years?
5 years.
Before Jay-Z came out?
5 years. Yeah. 5 years. You first hear Nas on Live
at the Barbecue
on an album that was released in 1991 or 90. The first time you ever hear him.
Yeah.
He has another song on the soundtrack a year or two later.
Zebrahead, Illmatic.
By the time 96 rolls around, that man is on his second platinum album. On his platinum album.
Halftime was the song on Zebrahead. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But by the time 96 rolls around, he has a hit song with Lauryn Hill. He's a star. That's when Jay-Z becomes famous.
Hey, well, you talking about Jay-Z now? We try and shine some light on
Ghostface
catalog here. We talking Ghostface.
No, I'm talking era. I'm talking golden era.
I got you.
When I say golden era, I'm saying, but people get in their feelings about, you know what I mean, these eras. People who are not part of that era.
Yeah.
But once that's over, it's over. You got guys. It's like you went to high school. People who had graduated a year before you came in. They not your. That's not your generation. And that's what I'm saying. You fall after that, you something else. Ghost is part of the golden era, the golden age. He's locked into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're basically the Wu.
They came out in 93. They came right at the end of it. The tail end.
There's a crescendo.
Yeah.
There's a crescendo.
They were the climax too.
Ding, 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 ding. That's what Wu-Tang Clan is.
Yeah.
And then it was Outkast doing it on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you ain't part of that, if you wasn't in that, you ain't in that. Snoop is in that. Snoop is part of that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And Ghostface, for what he did at that time, he could really do no wrong. Like he is one of those people.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
There it is, fam. Well, you hear it right there,
I mean,
man.
the Wu. I mean, come on, man. They were so great. They had to destroy them. Hip hop had to destroy them. They had to get rid of them.
Throw your W's up. Throw your W's up.
I mean, the man has a song that makes people cry. He has a song that makes people cry. Think about that.
Yeah.
All that I got is you song.
Yeah.
People get up in their feelings with it.
Well, see, that's my thing. All right, so you bring that up, right? Now at the age that we are, right? We coined the phrase, right? We want to hear grown man rap, right? We praise Nas because Nas has a divorce album, just like he's like Marvin Gaye or somebody out here, right? So Ghost gave us a lot of grown man rap early on, right? With songs like All I Got Is You, you know what I mean? Talking about the struggles, talking about love, having love for your mama, those different things. But then like I said, when you listen to Set the Tone, to me, it's like, well, he kind of plateaued. It's like, well, now Ghost, you 54. Why are you still talking about controlling the block? We know this guy ain't been on the block, Damon, and come on. Let's keep it a full buck here. You know we want to talk slang. We could keep it a full stack. Ghostface hasn't been on the block, Damon, in quite some time.
There are some people who never really leave their neighborhood. It's like they mentally, emotionally, they may still go to the same nasty bars they used to go to. I mean, you see it. Like, you see these has-beens who people still, you know what I mean? I mean, he could be one of them guys. I mean, you see it. I mean, you hear of different, I mean, you see movies about Texas football and the guy, like in the movie Friday Night Lights.
Booby Miles.
The father who was like, you see this ring? You know what I'm saying? That was like everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have some people, no matter how famous they are, he's still just that hood dude.
That's where he is.
Yes, his mindset may be, he might still be the guy who will fight you one night at the bar. He might be that guy. He just is a great artist.
All right. Well, hey, another thing that we're going to do, fam, right, and we want y'all to get involved in this, man, because, you know, we come to y'all during the liquid lunch. So, you know, we talk about binging out here. So we want you to really get your binge on over the weekend, all right? If you got time, we'll find time when you come black on Tuesday to talk to us, man. We are discussing black and white, all right? Film noir out here, man, with Damon and Joseph. We getting into this, getting back into discussing things that we truly love, and we could talk for hours and hours and hours about, man, black film. Anything, man, starring black stars, directors, producers, costume creator. It doesn't matter, man. Gaffers, they're black and they did it and they're in it. We want to talk about it, man. And this one here had a lot of black stars in it, man. Mike Tyson, Method Man, Allen Houston, Oli Power, Grant, Raekwon was in it. You know, right alongside with the Marvel Tony Starks, Robert Downey Jr.
I think he buried this movie. I think that's why you can all. That's why I swear it is.
Brooke Shields, crazy. 1999 release out there, black and white. So if you got time over the weekend, man, go ahead digging through. I saw it on Tubi. If you're an Apple TV person that's out there on Apple TV, man, take the time out of your schedule, watch it this weekend. Come back, talk to Damon and Joseph about it, man. We're going to discuss it next Tuesday.
When's the last time you seen this movie?
It was a long time ago. That's why I'm actually glad that we, thinking about Oli Power, Grand, and Wu-Tang and Ghostface and all of that. I'm actually glad that it came to mind because it's been a while since I've seen it, and it was a good movie. Mike Tyson did a very good job in the movie,
and that's a different Mike Tyson in this movie.
Yeah, that was when he was, that's when he was Mike. He was Iron Mike. You know what I mean? The conqueror that he always talks about and cries about now. Iron Mike Tyson.
We saw this in the movies.
Remember
we saw this in the movies.
Good stuff, man. Make sure you check it out, though, fam. Make sure you check it out. And also, make sure, if you haven't already, go ahead, click that thumbs up for us. Smash that like button. Go ahead, hit that share, that subscribe. Let everybody know what we do over here on Grand Day Baltimore, man. Always come through. If you're following us on Zone 16 Network, you can see us on all platforms. If you're on Instagram right now, man, jump on off of that Instagram. Come on over to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to all platforms because we want you here, man. Check us out on the website, www.zone16.net. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, how we always in the show out here, Damon. Them born days, brother. Yeah. On this day, March 16th, 1929, Damon, but he passed away in 2019, unfortunately. Congressman John Ayers. Congressman John Ayers. How about this? Did you know that today is Janet Jackson's birthday, Damon?
I did not.
Yeah, popular singer Janet Jackson, born in Gary, Indiana. 10 years older than me, man. Guess who else's birthday is today? Special Ed. Rapper. Extraordinaire Special Ed out there, man. Today is his birthday as well, man. Big shout out to all these wonderful people out here born on this March 16th. Somewhere in our time and in our history, man. Good stuff out there. Good stuff.
Were you a Janet Jackson guy?
She's the grand whisperer.
Okay. I take that as a no.
Like, Janet, sing, sweetie, sing.
Janet can't sing.
And can I say that all of the surgery ruined the looks for me?
Yeah.
How about how you
did it, yeah.
her, Little Kim?
Damn, Lil' Kim.
Yeah, like
I mean, Janet Jackson was very attractive. Like, why? Lil' Kim was too, but she
Yeah.
wasn't attractive to Janet Jackson. But why they were a good-looking family.
Man,
The Jacksons were good-looking folks.
surgery ruined everything, man.
That's self-hatred.
Ruined everything.
Self-hatred. That self-hatred is a hell of a thing. You know, it's just you see people, and you hear people say, "Oh, once they love themselves,
Yeah.
let me give you a few dollars and see what you do with yourself. Show me what you really love yourself."
Yep.
I mean, you seen these women now who are just mutilating their bodies.
Craziness. Also, on this day in our story, Damon, in 1826, right there, camera left, John Russwurm. All right, he became the first African-American college graduate in recorded history, receiving his degree from Bowdoin College in Maine. And unfortunately, on this day in 1990, veteran entertainer Sammy Davis Jr., Damon, passed away in Beverly Hills, California at the age of 64. Whew. Great days in our
He was
history.
a very, very, very talented man.
Very talented man out there. All right. We like to bring y'all little known actual facts, man, of our story out there. Not sure if you know, but our story is every day, all day, 365 out here. And look, keeping with our hip hop theme, Damon, on this day, Special Ed, the youngest in charge, released his first album out there, man. So look, on his birthday, he was cheating. He was cheating. Special Ed gonna release his birthday album out there. And then how about my guy out there, Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. Ice Cube, Damon, came out this day in history in our story.
Which album you like better?
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to say, because of just lyrically and with him being young and doing it, I'm going to have to say Special Ed, Damon.
I'm going with Special Ed also.
Yes.
And I'm going with Special Ed.
Yes.
I'd rather hear it more.
Yes.
Even
it aged better. It aged better.
Even at the time it came out, I like both. But Special Ed.
And they came out around the same time. Both of them came out.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna check it before we get out of here. I'm gonna check it before we get out of here. Let me double check here.
Yeah, America's Most Wanted is like 90 and 91.
We about to before we drop out of here officially. We're gonna let everybody.
Special Ed's 89. I know that already.
Yes. That was our that was our 8th grade year going into freshman year of high school. 90. So he was the next year. So the very next year, Ice Cube came out.
At the time,
I was listening.
I had to be in a certain kind of mood to listen to Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
I could listen to Special Ed anytime.
Gotcha.
That was always the thing about Ice Cube. I gotta be in the right mindset for him.
Yeah.
Because he was just so. It was a lot.
Any special plans? Anything going on this weekend? Anything you got? Anything popping?
Yeah, I think we're headed up to the cleanest city in America.
Oh, okay. NYC. I was just up there.
No, Philadelphia.
Oh, Philly. Oh, okay.
Still Philadelphia.
All right. Good times.
Taking the show on the road.
Hey, head on over to the Rotunda this weekend, man, on Friday, man, for their outdoor concerts. If you got a chance, get on down to the harbor, holla at Matriarch Cafe for us. Damon and I we will be back next Tuesday around 12:30ish, man. Peace.
Listen to some special ed.